Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fridge Talks with Steph. This is the Thursday edition. Now, I hosted a poll earlier this week. Y'all actually wanted me to do something about telling that little voice inside your head to fuck off. Well, we're doing that. So picture this. You're having a great day. Hell, it could even be an average day. You're doing some work on the computer, you're going for a walk, anything. And then all of a sudden, boom! You get this sickening feeling that hits your stomach, pretty much drops all the way to the floor. Then the floor sucks you up in the abyss of blackness that it might be, and then you hear this little voice inside your head and it goes, "You and everybody you love are gonna die soon." Okay, well, sometimes people have that, or it's not as drastic. This little voice inside your head. Some people have, "Oh no, you're not pretty enough," which a lot of women have due to societal standards. You have this little voice, no matter what you're doing, just pop out of nowhere and ruin your day because it screws up your mindset. "Oh, you're not pretty enough. Oh, well, you're not smart enough, blah, blah, blah," whatever the cause may be. Sometimes, the factors are internal, as in self-doubt and lack of confidence. They have been propelled by foreign, outside sources like a parent, a friend, somebody passing by on the street. Women get catcalled all the freaking time. As a human being, if I walk past you, it's not cool. Well, I'm gonna tell you how to tell that little voice to shut up. Let me break this down. At a very young age, I was pretty self-aware of how incredible life is. The chances of you watching this, being born, is about 1 in 400 trillion. That's just being a human. The chances of you just even being like an atom of a tree, the dirt in front of your driveway, it's even greater. So just being a human alone is 400 trillion. All right, so let me get this straight. 1 in 400 trillion. Now, if you're in a contest for something and there's 400 trillion other people in it to win it, and you freaking win, are you telling me you are not freaking enthralled by the fact you are physically here right now on this planet Earth? That you are happy watching this video because you decided, "Hey, let me try something different today." Click. It's mind-boggling. If your parents didn't get down into Funky Town that exact moment, you would not be here. You unintentionally played the biggest game of chance in the universe and you fucking won. How does that feel? But we don't normally think this way on a daily basis. Our lives are filled with multiple storylines and the only thing that connects them is you. We have so many things going on in our lives on a daily basis that we forget how fortunate we really are. We forget that we've been given this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and there is no pun intended. As life goes on, as life throws punches at you, you're gonna start feeling up in here, and it's gonna be in the form of a little voice. At first, you can just barely make out a sound. Then a few months go by, and it gets a little louder. "Hey, you shouldn't have eaten all of that today. Do you really need another skirt? You have little to no talent." Now after a year goes by, the voice is so loud and clear, it starts playing games with you. And at night, when you turn out the lights and sink in the nice cool sheets, just laying in the darkness without any warning, it's gonna come for you. The little voice starts and says everything under the sun that makes you wish you never existed. So there's a few things that you can do about that. First of all, I am not saying if you have depression or anxiety to just do these and you'll be fine. No, go seek help from a medical professional. I am not a doctor, but I suffer from, if you have depression or anxiety, please seek medical attention. This is not a diagnosis and this is not a way to just suppress all of those feelings. This is just something, if you have like a little tendency to overthink or just have a negative thought every now and then, this is something to push it all away. And I want to take a moment to say how thankful that I do not have depression and anxiety. I have seen its toll take effect on a lot of people in my life. I am so incredibly grateful. I know depression is like genetic, and it's also a little bit external factors. I am thankful up, down, and to the moon that I am not affected by this, nor am I affected by anxiety. For everyone who does, I hope that this channel brings you a little bit of light and laughter. What was killing my confidence and energy was overthinking. Without a moment's notice, this voice would short circuit my brain. Then a system overload happens, and it causes a total system malfunction. I would be up before the sun, and I would be stressed to the point where I was physically exhausted. But then again, the thought of going back to sleep and having those thoughts just attack me left left and right honestly put me in such a bad state where I just didn't want to sleep, because that was the place, no matter what, my brain would just explode. In the last 3 years, I got used to doing something called self-reflection. What I did was, first I would just silence the voice. And after a few weeks of practicing that and getting very good at it, then I'd silence the voice. Then I began to follow it up by changing my perspective with a positive thought. Now there's a psychological strategy I use every single day called priming. No, it's not when you ship stuff really quick to your door. I love Amazon. It's even faster because it all happens in here. So what you do is every morning you take 10 minutes for yourself to just feel and to think. Now for the few of you who say, well, that's not what I'm trying to do, I'm here to tell you you're just doing it completely wrong. And I mean that with love. Let me break down this formula for you. Tony Robbins has this incredible video that's only 10 minutes long that guides you through a self-reflection meditation. Just feeling the moment and feeling how grateful you are for that moment. And it helps open a floodgate of gratitude and happiness for your entire day. First thing you're gonna do is put a chair in front of a window and sit in it. Like so. Did you hear that? So, take a seat in your chair. I'm a tall sit in this chair. I'm gonna generalize the process just so you know what is gonna be going on. So once you sit down, stick your hands all the way up in the air and then bring them down. But each time you do this, you do it through your nose. So you breathe out through your nose. Honestly, you feel kind of like a dinosaur in Jurassic World if you do it. Honestly, something really relaxing. You kind of feel a little lightheaded and you feel awoken in a way that you don't normally do. Now, big tip, please blow out your nose, because sometimes there's a woogie that just like flies out of nowhere and you go, oh, that ruined my meditation. Then he's gonna have you realize how lucky you are to have this heart that was given to you for no reason whatsoever. Once you start feeling how incredibly thankful that you are, it becomes almost overwhelming. I tear up a lot, not because I'm sad, it's because I truly understand how great this gift of life is. And I didn't have to earn this heart. I was just given this heart. I was lucky as hell to be given this by my parents and by the universe aligning. Once you really feel that gratitude, then you start mentally healing yourself. Oh God, I'm getting emotional. I'm thinking about it. So once you start really feeling how grateful you are, then you ask your brain to heal your thoughts, to heal your body if there's anything wrong, your emotions, and then you ask to strengthen your good qualities like your courage, your bravery, your passion, your inner joy. There is this unworldly feeling of enlightenment. You physically feel it. I get chills every single time because my brain is working so hard in truly feeling those emotions I'm actually re-experiencing at this second, and this is honestly kind of groundbreaking. Once you start doing this, then you kind of channel it into your body, and then you send it out to absolutely everyone in your life that you love and you know. I send it out to my entire family, to my ride or die. I send it out to his mother. I send it out to his best friend, to the people in their lives that I know. I send it to my real estate agents. I send it to the people in the gym who don't feel like they're adequate. I know that there's people there who are confident in themselves and are happy, but I do know that there's people who just go to the gym because they think they need to. So once you start really sending out that energy that you just cultivated inside you take a moment and you reflect on 3 things that you are incredibly grateful for. I always interchange them. I have so much in my life I am grateful for. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon. I had a stainless steel spoon. Just enough to say I had a good young life, and I have, and my parents have provided everything and worked their asses off. But at the same time, it's not that I didn't appreciate the spoon. I didn't like the taste of the spoon. I knew that there was more to life. So here I am, giving you more life. Anyway, so think of the 3 things that I am more than eternally grateful for. One of them always involves my family. The next one involves the people in my life, like my friends, all of the people who, follow me and look to me for advice. You guys are in it, and it's something that really touches me every day because I see every single one of you doing so much better, and I'm so thankful I could help you guys. And then the last one is for myself, and not for any selfish reason. I am so thankful I have this beautiful body that works. I used to not love this body. I used to want to change this and these and this and a bunch of stuff. recently have I realized that I wouldn't change an atom on my head. I might cut my hair every now and then, but I wouldn't change it for the world. And that's what you need to know. You need to feel that you love yourself, not in any selfish way. Now, once you have gone through everything that you're grateful for, then you take a moment and think of 3 things that you are striving to achieve. Some things might be small goals. Some of them might be bigger goals. Some of the things that I am channeling and working towards, which is the most important part, is to be truly helping everyone I've ever met. If you see me here on the internet and I give you even this much hope, I have done my job. I will not settle for just this much. I am going to make sure if you don't love yourself, you find a way to love yourself. If you are going through some issues and you need some help and I'm able to answer them in the best way that I can, I want to do that for you. I want to be that friend who is honest with you but loves you more than anything. And I want to be that person that you not even look up to, not even aspire to be. I just want to be that person that gives you hope. Now, once you start thinking of those 3 things, mine happen to be prosperity in all aspects of life. So just like my grateful thoughts that I just previously had, my thoughts about channeling energy towards myself in certain aspects of my life change on a regular basis. A couple of them normally rotate, but every now and then I introduce a new one, not only just to mix stuff up, but to give myself new motivation. Once you do that, after a week, you're gonna get out of bed in the morning and jump up. You're going to be able to stop that voice square in its tracks. Hell, there were some days I would literally have to hold my middle finger up to the air and say, obviously not in public, and say, fuck you. You are not me. You are some negative connotation of things that accumulated in my life, and I have control over it, and I can change it. And now, I actually didn't even realize this until I decided to make this video. It's been like 2 months, and I haven't had a single negative thought, and I haven't allowed any come in. Not because everything's perfect. You know, life's not perfect, but that's what makes it beautiful. But because I control what's going on up here. I control what's going on in here and how I feel. It doesn't just have to be in the morning. It's whenever you really need it. I always do it in the morning because it primes my brain to be in such a better mood. Just like me filming my Fridge Talks with Steph, I do that first thing right after my meditation because guess what? I'm me. I am unapologetically me. Once I do this, my brain just radiates positivity and light and energy. Have I had some thoughts every now and then try to bump into me? Yeah. Have I had external forces trying to influence my negative thinking to come back up to light? You better believe it. And guess what I did? I just let that stuff roll off me like a duck to water. So if you have somebody in your life spewing negative bullshit at you, listen, but know for a fact, this will not affect you. You not reacting in a negative way, you have already won. And I'm not saying be emotionless. You need emotion. Emotion is passion. That's how people follow their dreams. That's how people quit their jobs. That's how people do something crazy and once in a lifetime. It was such a valuable life lesson. I am so thankful to have learned this life lesson and to be able to share it with you because there is nothing more amazing than sharing your life and experiences with other people so that they can learn from you. So I hope you guys are learning from my experiences. It's honestly such a beautiful moment that I can be thankful for. I didn't have depression. I wasn't suicidal. I wasn't anything like that. I just overthink. My brain likes exploring all options. My brain knows I'm capable of more and I apply myself in those ways as much and as frequently as I can because I want to make something of myself. It's a beautiful feeling. If you need to talk or you had like a negative voice inside your head, just message me. Send me a text message on my Instagram. Tell me who you are, just so I know where you're coming from and go, hey, Steph, I have a problem. I need some help. I need some advice. I just need somebody to be there for me. So that's why I'm making these videos twice a week because I believe that you guys deserve the best. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching another Fridge Talks with Steph. I will see you guys next Tuesday, but I'm going to be uploading some videos in the meantime. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not following me on my Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that stuff, I have a link and I will be posting it right after this video. Bye guys.